What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Who's the first person in here? I gotta let everybody know I'm going live. What's up, Ruben? How you doing? What's going on, Rudy? Am I going to trade today? What do you mean? Justin 305. What's going on, man? 305 till I die. How can I get? I can't find my the link to my live stream. Where in the world do I find it? Here it is. All right, I found it. I found it, guys. I found it. Ruben, we're gonna talk about Bitcoin mostly. I trade every day though. What's the price at right now? 55.3. Let's pull up the chart here. I am posting up the link right now in my socials, so give me a few. Who else is in here right now as I post up in my socials? All right, posted on Instagram, posted on Discord. Now I gotta post in my Telegram. I had to post in so many different things, bro. I posted on Telegram, posting on posting on Twitter. All right, posted on Twitter, posting on Facebook. This is wild. How do I go to my Bitcoin page? All right, who else is in here? Let's see. Masty time. What's up? EC, hi, how you doing? Nazrin, David, what's going on? Nick, what's up? Ruben, it's evening in your country. Where are you? It's the early afternoon in mine. Hernandez, what's going on? Appreciate it. All right, posted it on Facebook. I am all good now. Check this out. Cryptocurrency elevated to investable asset by Morgan Stanley Wealth Management, CIO. That's funny. Let's pull up Twitter. Where's my Twitter at? That's funny. Let me see. Tanuj, what's up? How you doing? Stu Lukey, what's up? Theo, what's up? What's my ethnicity? I am Cuban American. Or American Cuban, I don't know. I am not New Yorican. I am Hispanic though, so close enough. Aun started crypto a month ago and I'm already up a year's salary. Even sold my start investment so that my account is only the profits. Amazing, man. That is crazy. That is the power of Bitcoin. Money for the people. Yeah, man, the bull trend is just getting started. Hasn't even been a year. Yeah, it's more that 55K level. So the 55K level is the big support here. As you can see, there was a lot of support there. Hold on. See if I could do this. Did I click the right thing? Yep. You see at 55K, there was a lot of support there. Change the color of that. And now it's the same thing here. It's just consolidating at this same exact level. So that's currently what we're watching right now. Just a lot of consolidation there at that 55. So as long as it holds here at 55, then we're good. We need it to bounce though, because right now it's basically forming this you know, a short-term bear flag, right? So this is a bear flag. Could also be seen as a bear trap or a bull trap. On the short term, of course, this is just short term. This is a 4-hour time frame, so it could be seen as a bear flag there. The thing is, remember that the overall trend is to the upside, so bear flags don't play out very often. It has a low probability. And also we're looking at it in the 4-hour. So if we go to the daily, if we zoom out to the daily time frame, now look at the pattern that it is. Now the pattern changes from a bear flag to a bull flag. So overall, this is a bull flag. On the shorter term, it could be a bear flag, which could lead us to possibly, kind of go down this channel, down to this support right here, which is right around that 52K area. That's that next Fibonacci level, as you guys can see right there. Justin, que hola, tiburón. Que hola, que bolón. No soy de Argentina. What is happening to BTC? I just explained it. What's your opinion on VET? I'm guessing that's VeChain. It's cool. I think it's big in the NFT space. So let me see. Is it in here? Is it VeChain that I was looking at in NFTs? No, it's not. But I mean, it's been around for a bit. I'm not invested in it, or I might be. I'm not sure. If I have any investment in VeChain, it's very, very little. I don't invest too much in altcoins. All my altcoin positions are very small. My biggest altcoin position is Ethereum. Yeah, some YouTubers have also said that at 20,000. They said that at 15,000, 20,000, 25,000, 30,000. They called it at 40,000. They said it was a top at 42,000 when we dropped down below 30. So yeah, that's fine. They can say that. See, I do not watch any YouTubers at all. I watch zero YouTubers. I quickly found out most YouTubers have no idea what they're talking about. The other half are biased in either biased against Bitcoin or biased for Bitcoin. So I don't like to watch other YouTubers. I don't want I don't want to be influenced by anyone. So I only look at the news and stuff like that, with a grain of salt, of course. I don't watch other YouTubers though. Yeah, 55K is currently support here on Bitcoin. The video looks blurry. It might be the quality that you're watching the video in. So check your quality because it looks fine on my end. Does anyone else have issues with the video, or can you guys see it clearly? Let me know in the chat. Nick, I mostly trade Bitcoin and Ethereum. I like to be a master of certain coins. I don't like to try to trade 20 coins at the same time. It just makes no sense. Like that saying goes, a jack of all trades is a master of none. So if you really want to be successful, you have to be able to master certain coins, and you have to pick one and just master its price action, master its price patterns, and that's how you're going to be the most successful. People think that the way to become successful in crypto is by finding a coin that's going to 10x or 20x, but that's not it. You're gonna fail 20 times before finding one coin that's gonna 10x or 20x. By the time you find that one coin, I've already 20x just trading Bitcoin with leverage. So there's no point to do that. What's going on, Nate? Cash, you cannot pay for the trading group with PayPal. I only have it set up through Stripe right now because it's connected to a third party which automates the entire process. Because I don't have time to deal with memberships, with bringing people in and out the group. So the whole process is automated. PayPal didn't have that available, so that's why PayPal's not available for that. What's going on, FaZe? Video's good, clear to me, looks perfect. Video's clear. All right, so yeah, so check your whoever was saying, I think it was David R. About the video, check the quality that you're watching the video in, and it could also be your internet. AJ Mendez, I give Ethereum signals in my channel. We do talk a little bit about altcoins, and every now and then we do trade some altcoins, but again, I'm more focused on trading Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's my main focus. I can make more money than people looking for random altcoins just trading Bitcoin and Ethereum than people looking for random altcoins and to try to make money. So FaZe, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. So for Bitcoin, like I said, I don't have time to deal with memberships, which is why I have it set up the way it's set up right now. The only other thing that I have, the only other option is I can add you manually to the Telegram group, but you won't have access to the Discord group. Because the Discord group is all automated through that payment gateway specifically. If you're having issues, I have if you want to pay with Bitcoin, I have that. I offer that on 3-month memberships and yearly memberships. I don't offer it for 1-month memberships because again, I don't have time to do month-to-month memberships. It's too much. It's too time consuming. I've done it before, and it was just a mess. So if you don't mind being in a Telegram group and you don't mind setting up for 3 months minimum, then I can take payment in Bitcoin. Where do I see Bitcoin going in the fourth quarter? My guess is as good as yours, man, but I'm hoping 100K. Ali, I'm gonna get into altcoins a bit later. Cash, yeah, in the trade group, it's all about I just share my day-to-day trades is basically what it is for entries and exits. Basically, I share my trade plan. What do you mean to buy in on a bounce? Yeah, I can speak about buying in on bounces. So the way that I like to trade on momentum and bounces. I don't like to try to catch drops. Let me see, can I get on here? So the issue is, if you try to catch a drop, this is what happens. Let's zoom into the 4-hour. So for example, this area right here, let me take the magnet off because it's not letting me do me. This area right here was a support, right? That's like that 58K range right there. Let's make that green. So if I would have tried to catch this drop anticipating this as a support, you would have, as you can see, you would have been left holding the bag. The best thing to do is to, after the drop like this, when it bounces back up is when you want to enter. So if you would have waited for this drop to end, and you would have watched it entered on the breakout back at 55K, you could have rolled that all the way to 57,000. You know what I mean? So that's why I enter on bounces. I don't enter on drops. So basically what that means, as long as it's going like this, I'm not entering, but I'm looking for levels. So I know that this is a level of interest, right? I know that this is a level of interest. So those are levels I'm watching. But I'm not going to enter as it drops down. I'm going to enter as it bounces back up. Now on the bounce, that's where I'm looking for an entry. So that does several things. One is you're going to stop out less than if you're trying to catch the drops. You're still going to stop out. There's always going to be stop outs in trading. That's something that you have to accept. If you cannot accept losing a trade, then trading is not for you. You should not day trade. You should just buy and hold, because losses are part of the game. You have to be okay with losses. You can lose up to 50% of your trades. So as long as you can lose 50% of your trades, as long as you're using proper risk management, proper position sizing, and take it profits properly, you're going to win long term. Trading is a long term game, and you'll make more profits trading than just holding. But you have to, it's all about discipline, it's all about patience, and it's all about seeing the big picture. You can't, a lot of people, they get discouraged by stopping out and they won't enter again. And then that next one is the one that takes off and they miss out on those profits that would have covered their loss, plus gave them the extra profit. So that's the issue with traders, with new traders. They don't understand that part of the game, and they don't have the discipline built in yet, in order to be able to go through drawdowns. Drawdowns happens. There could be a week, a month where it's just a bunch of losses, and then if you give up there, then guess what? You quit a loser. You're a losing trader. But if you continue, if you have a plan that makes sense, and you have a system in place, eventually the system is going to start hitting. And that when you start hitting, you're going to regain all those losses and you're going to profit. So show me a trader that's never had drawdowns and never had a loss, and I'll show you a liar, because it just doesn't exist. I hope that made sense. Philip Woods, how you doing? Awesome Cash. Ramon, I have a video on leverage that you can watch for that. I'm not gonna go over leverage now because there's a lot that goes into that. It's not as simple as just explaining it. But you can, if you scroll down right here, you see this video right here, explain how to trade Bitcoin with leverage. So you can watch that video there, and it will give you all the information you need there. Joel Martinez, I like ADA. I'm invested in Cardano, and very bullish with it going onto Coinbase. How much do you charge for a training? So right now I don't have any trainings. I will be hosting some trainings in the future. Right now I'm not doing any trainings. I do have a workshop coming up in April. It's going to be in South Florida though. It's in-person workshop, so you do have to be in South Florida for it. Right now I just have a trading group that you can join for a monthly fee, where I basically share what I do day to day, and I give, some help and mentorship. No problem, Rudy. Yeah, I'm gonna look over ADA in a few. Nick, I'm just trying to continue building my portfolio and diversifying into other businesses, diversifying into real estate. There's a lot of different things that I'm doing with my portfolio overall. But the overall goal is to just continue to grow my portfolio. Scrumptiously, again, you can watch this video right here. How to trade Bitcoin with leverage. And I go over everything that has to do with leverage. Roy, I haven't analyzed any coins yet, so you're good. No problem, Ramon. No problem, Joey. It's $69 a month. There's a link in the description if you're interested. But you know, I'm not trying to sell that to anyone. That's if you're interested in that extra, you know, that extra time, that extra mentorship, and what I'm doing day to day. Then that's something that you know that's cool. But I give out most of the information for free on YouTube, so. Like I share all my trade ideas for the week on Mondays. I share my trade ideas for the weekend on Fridays. And I do these live streams on Wednesdays. So I'm always sharing with you guys the ideas. Now, the thing is, things change. You know, so depending on what price action does, plans and things change. That's why you would want access to that group. Bitcoin's gonna hit 60 plus this week. I have no idea, man. Hopefully it does. Nazarene, it all depends on the week. All depends on the day. There's no answer to that. That all varies depending on the market. All varies depending on volatility. All varies on a lot of different variables. All right, so let's jump into some charts. As you guys can see, we already kind of touched on Bitcoin a bit. Overall, we're good. This is on the daily chart. This is a bull flag that's forming up here, which is very common for that. Bitcoin does it all the time after an impulse move up. As you guys can see, this was an impulse move up. Let me get the drawing tool. Impulse move up, bull flag. We can consolidate here to the downside to possibly 52 to 50K here, which is going to be that Fibonacci level right there. And then at some point here, we should see a break to the upside. So now when that's going to be, it's hard to know. Like there's no way to know when. But it should be something that you're preparing for. So where I'm looking to take trades is above 55K. I'm bullish on it, and above 58.5K, which was the previous high. I'm bullish on that position there for a breakout entry. So I like that for a breakout entry, and that should lead back up to 60 and 62K, where we should eventually continue on up. So I don't want to talk too much about Bitcoin, but I did want to look over it. I want to go more into the altcoins. Let's see. Oh, what do we got here? So $84 million. $84 million was just deposited into a Gemini account. So when things like that happen, when Bitcoin gets deposited into an exchange, you have to be careful, because that could mean that they're gonna sell. Because why else would they put that much money, deposit that much money into an exchange? So be careful here, guys. If you have any leveraged positions, make sure that you're using stop losses. Because 1,529 Bitcoin just got which equals to 84 million, just got deposited into a Gemini exchange. So if they deposited to sell, then we can see some lower prices in the next couple days. So remember, this is kind of the channel that we're in. We could test this region right here, which is at 52 to 50K area. Scrumptiously, that's what the trade group is for. I have the link in the description of this video if you're interested in daily signals. Roy, I have no idea. I haven't really seen anything about that, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Are you talking about futures or option contracts? What exactly are you talking about? 88 predictions? I don't really know, but possibly could possibly go up to like 150 once it gets put on Coinbase. Now the thing is, it's getting put on Coinbase Pro, not on the regular Coinbase. So it's not gonna be as big, but if it gets put on Coinbase Pro, then they will eventually should put it on the regular Coinbase, and that's when I think the price will go a lot higher. You can follow me on Twitter because I post it up on Twitter whenever I come across that those notifications. It's from a couple people that I follow. My Twitter is in the description as well. All right, so let me actually put this in the group here. Hold on. All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and let's take a look at Ethereum real quick. Ethereum is just following Bitcoin. It's actually holding up a lot better though than Bitcoin right now. So you can see, let me click on this. So you remember, if we go back to the 4 hour, last week we spoke about Ethereum. Everybody was panicking because it was kind of trending down like that. And I said, you know, you just gotta wait, be patient, wait for a breakout. And that's exactly what happened. We got the breakout right there. Exactly like I said it would happen. We had the support here. We also had the support from the bottom of this channel. It was a bull flag, and boom, it took off all the way to about 1950. And Bitcoin, of course, pulled it back down. So it only went back down because of Bitcoin. But if you look at this pattern and you look at this pattern, they're the same patterns. So remember, always look at history when you're trying to decide on something to kind of have an idea of what could happen. You want to look for similar patterns like this. That's why that was a pretty easy trade, right? We made nice profits on that trade. Now, we got pushed back down due to Bitcoin pulling back. So right now we're just holding right here. So as long as we're holding here, we're pretty good. It's been holding up pretty good. There's been news lately on very bullish news for Ethereum. There's a lot less liquidity. Most people are holding Ethereum long term is what it looks like. And they're not really trading Ethereum. So a good entry point for Ethereum that I like, I'm looking at entries at 1730, which is right here. You see every time it's gone to that 1730 to 1720 area, it's bounced right off. So if we see it go lower, I'm looking for entries at 1730. If not, there's a lot of consolidation at 1800. So I would look for entries above these right here. So that's going to be around above 1820. If we get a bounce above and a break above 1820, we should see higher volume and more momentum, which could lead to the price going back up to around 1900 area, which is right here. It could also lead back up to where we went this weekend, which is around 1940, 1950. So that's currently what I'm watching in Ethereum right now. So just watching that 1820 area right there. That's where I would want to enter a breakout trade. Or, like I said, down here, that 1720 to 1730 range. So either of those are good for Ethereum. Let's see what's going on with ADA. So Nick, you could check the link in the description. It'll give you all the information on the group. Masti, Octa FX. I've never used it, so I can't say anything on it. I have no opinion on that. ADA, we're gonna look at ADA right now. Yeah, I use the RSI. Yes. For moving averages, you can look at I use like 8-day, 21-day, I use 50-day, I use 200-day. We can use those are pretty standard moving averages, but I don't really use them to look for trades. I use them more to for confirmations. So like if I'm trying to look for a trade, for an area to trade, I'll pull them up just to see if there's any confluence between them. But most of the time I have them off. Like you can see cause it just clutters up my graphs. So most of the time I turn them off. I don't trade based on moving averages. I just pop them up to see where they're at every now and then, and that's basically it. All right, so let's take a look. We have 49 people in here, 50 people in here right now. Guys, make sure to hit that like button if you guys are in here. If you guys are new, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We just broke 6,000 subscribers, so we are at all-time highs with our subscriber count. Now that next goal is 10K subs. So that's where we're heading towards. Let's remove these. Get this out of here. All right, so let's take a look here at ADA. So ADA was basically just kind of consolidating for a while. After its huge run up to that 150 range. It's just been kind of consolidating kind of in something like this. And then yesterday we broke out with the good news. We had the news from Coinbase saying that they're going to be listing it tomorrow on Coinbase Pro. So tomorrow you can trade, I believe, ADA. Today, you can send it over if you want. So you can send it over to Coinbase Pro right now, but you can't trade it yet. Tomorrow you'll be able to trade it. So that's what the news said, I believe. But yeah, you see the breakout here, and then we ran up to about that 125 area, where you can see there's been a lot of price action at that same area. 125 to 130. It ran up as high as 130. So you'll see here price action at 130, price action at 130, price action at 130. So I think tomorrow maybe we can see something. So you can see it's forming this bull flag here after the big impulse move up. So I imagine some consolidation and then continuation up to 150 is what I would say. So that's currently what we're watching. Let me fix this Fibonacci. Hold on. Why can't I? Where in the world is this fib? Trying to see where it's at. Why can't I move it? I must have, here it is. Okay, so these are new highs over here. So I'm gonna bring this up. It's more or less there. What was the high on this? It was 154, yeah, so that's right. All right, so if we look at the daily, let me lock the Fibonacci real quick. All right, so if we look at the daily, you'll see that we grinded down right back down to the bottom of that Fibonacci zone, and now we're bouncing back up. So we did violate this one. Now we're back above that one though. So let's zoom into the 4 hour here. And now we have a better idea of where there might be some support here, as you guys can see. So this is basically a bull flag right here. So the support is right around that 120 area, as you guys can see right here. You can see that there was resistance here, resistance there. So it's been resistance several times here. It's also been support, support, support. So it's definitely a place to target if you're looking for an entry on Cardano. 120 is that first support zone. So that's a possible entry right there. So as long as we consolidate above this support, we should see continuation to the upside over here. I can't make there we go, straight line. So we could see continuation back to the upside and possibly test that previous high, which was right up here, right? So that's currently what we're watching there. If it doesn't hit that support, you could take a breakout entry above 130. So 130 is probably going to be that breakout entry there. Iodeji. I think I say your name right. I have a video on support and resistance levels, so you could just check that out. It's somewhere here. If you have like any basic question, then I've probably done a video on it already. So for most basic questions, like especially when it comes to trading, look at this video right here. It's 2 weeks ago. I did support and resistance explained video. So you can check that out. That'll show you exactly how to spot support and resistance levels. Vinay, how taxation works in crypto markets. So I'm going to redo the video on taxes. I did do one on taxes earlier though. And I'll explain briefly more or less how it works. I know it's somewhere here. I just don't know where. Here it is. So you can see this video. I did it 5 months ago. So the quality of the video itself, I was still learning how to put videos together. But it has the correct information from as far as I know. Now, I do suggest contacting an expert on this matter, because I'm not a CPA. I'm not, I don't do that, so contact an expert on that matter. I will be doing a new video on that. You can watch that one. And as far as I know, whenever you realize any type of gains, that's when you get taxed, and you get taxed basically capital gains taxes. So on any gains that you realize, you get taxed capital gains taxes. Depending if it's short-term gains, meaning less than a year, then you could get, you basically get taxed the same as your personal taxes. So that goes over to personal taxes. So if you make, like less than 75,000, if you make less than, I don't know if it's 20,000 or less than 30, I don't know. If it's, I don't know. I don't know the numbers. That's the thing. That's why I don't want to give you wrong information. But depending on what tax bracket you're in, you'll get taxed for that with short-term capital gains. If you hold for longer term, so if you've been holding a position for over a year, then you get taxed either 15 to 20%, depending on your tax bracket, or from 0 to 20%, depending on tax brackets. So it all has to do with your tax brackets and whether you've realized your gains in a short term or a long term. So short term is considered holding for less than a year. Long term is considered holding for more than a year. Elliot, I'm gonna talk about Link in a sec. I'm gonna go over Chainlink. Robert, it depends, man. It all varies. There's no one answer to that. It just depends on many things: sentiment, momentum, the number, market psychology, what's in the news. There's so many things that go into it that I can't give you a straight answer. So I would say every trade is different. Congratulations on 6K. Thank you. 10K is the next goal. Yeah, I'll go over BNB, Marco. Yeah, I think ADA is going to continue going up. Sal, if they're making ADA available on Coinbase Pro, they probably will. There's a high chance that it will be available eventually at some point on regular Coinbase. No, I don't really use MACD too much. I do pop it up every now and then if I'm looking for more pieces to puzzle together or more confirmations. But I don't use it regularly. I'll look at BNB in a bit. What's going on, Unplugged? All right, so we've gone over Bitcoin. We went over Ethereum. We went over ADA Cardano. Let's take a look at Polkadot. So we have kind of what could be on the 4 hour here, a almost like a head and shoulders thing going on. But we've got this bounce. So it could be like the head, left shoulder, right shoulder, and then we dropped down, but then we held that support there. So it needs more time to kind of see what plays out there, right? We've been holding this support very nicely here. So that's that $33, $34 area, which is 23.6% Fibonacci zone, right? If we go out, we zoom out and look at the daily time frame. let's take a look here. Let's get rid of all these. Oops, I didn't mean to lock that. It's not let me click. All right, so if we get rid of all those drawings, it's basically a big bull flag right here. So now we can kind of see this symmetrical triangle playing out, right? Coming off an impulse move to the upside. So symmetrical triangles overall are known to be basically a 50-50 shot in either direction. But because we came off of a big impulse move, as you guys can see, it was a big run up. This is also a bull flag at that point, right? So because it's a bull flag and we're on that support, the overall market trend is bullish, so it's to the upside. So the probability for this setup is for it to kind of go like this and then eventually shoot up to retest that previous high. So it should continue consolidating, and you can see that the range here is getting smaller and smaller. So as volatility tightens up and the range on the price tightens up, it's because it's getting ready for a move up or a move. It could be a move up or down, but the probability is to the upside on this type of pattern. And if you draw, let me get my magnet. If you draw from the, basically from the top, from the bottom to the peak, it can give you an idea of where the breakout could lead to, right? So this was kind of crooked. All right, so if we were to break out at the edge of this, right? The breakout could lead up to right about where this circle is. So that's that $50 range, right? So $50 is the possibility, and this is where I've been, as you guys can see, I drew a circle there before. This is where I've been watching and waiting for. I think Polkadot's eventually, after it finishes consolidating here, it should run up and hit that $50 mark. So it's only a matter of time for Polkadot, I believe. So it's a pretty good coin. It's a project that I like as well in this space. And I do hold Polkadot here. Now, if you're looking for an entry here on Polkadot, the entries are going to be down on this support. So that's right around that $33 to $34 area. And the breakout is probably going to be, there's a lot of consolidation here. So a lot of fake outs. You have to be careful with that. You might want to wait till above the previous high. So you could wait till above $40 or above this previous high to catch it, that run up to 50, because it's just so much fake outs. But maybe above 38, maybe, but there's been a lot of fake outs there. So you got to be careful with that. I would try to catch it on the support down here. That $33 to $34 range. Yeah, I mean, $30 would be a range that DOT can go to. If it were to go down, it could go down to this Fibonacci area right here. So that's at $28 range. But it would have to break out of this pattern in order to go down there. So right now, I would not say that this is a bear pattern. This is a bullish pattern. It's a symmetrical triangle off a big impulse move on the daily time frame. So it could have like maybe a wick go down there and then bounce right back up, but but there's upside on this pattern right here. Esco, I day trade Bitcoin and Ethereum mostly, not only, mostly. It's a big difference. I already covered Cardano, so I don't want to go back and do it again. You could just rewind this video and watch that. We're going to jump into Chainlink now. Chainlink kind of has a similar pattern here. Basically like a symmetrical triangle here, off of a big move up. So again, symmetrical triangles are usually 50-50 patterns, right? They could break in either direction. So then you have to find more pieces to the puzzle because it doesn't give you the whole story. So you don't want to trade a 50-50 pattern, so you have to look for more. So on the bigger time frames, this is going to be a big impulse move up, and it'll be basically a bull flag, right? Also, we're in an overall bull trend, so the odds of it going up are higher than it going down. And it's been getting a lot of good news in the last like 24 hours probably. They're saying that there's not a lot of Chainlink in circulation. Not in circulation, but liquid, meaning that there's not a lot of people actively trading it, and there's not a lot of it like on exchanges. So because of that, it's a bullish. Let me know when I'm back online because I just got disconnected. Again, the same thing was happening last week. I don't understand why I'm getting disconnected. I'm literally plugged in to the Ethernet. So I'm plugged in through cable. I don't know why it keeps happening. I don't know if it's my computer. I don't know if it's the internet. I don't know if it's the cable. I'm not sure what keeps knocking me offline. But I have to remember last week when I was streaming, I got logged off like 2 or 3 times. All right, so what was the last thing I said? I don't remember. I was talking about Chainlink. Let's see. Yeah, Grayscale did announce the new investments. Out of those, my favorite one is for sure Chainlink. So that's also why today Chainlink has gone up. Samir, I already went over Bitcoin, so maybe at the end of the stream I'll take a look at it again. Let's see. Yeah, so on Chainlink, like I was saying, it's a symmetrical triangle. If we measure this triangle by the rules of the symmetrical triangle on the breakout from the bottom of the pattern to the top of the pattern, which was the previous high, and then we get that measurement and we put it where it could possibly break out of, that would give us a number of about $40 to $42. That would basically be the target that it gives us out of, that's what we can project basically by using this pattern. So that's what a breakout could look like. Now there could always be a million things that change. But if we just get a textbook breakout of here, we can slowly just kind of grind our way up, you know, and then maybe drop again and then kind of grind till we get to that price pattern. So, I mean, it could take basically the full month for that to happen or more. But that's the target based on the current pattern that I'm seeing here on the chart. So just an idea. So if I was trading Chainlink, and I've been in Chainlink, guys, since about $7. So if you guys go back in my videos, this was one of the buy, and I left this buy area here because this is one of the buys that I told you guys. This was at the $10 mark. So I told you guys at the $10 mark. I also told you guys down here at that $7 mark. So from the $7 mark to $10 mark is where we started talking about Chainlink, and look where it's gone since then, right? It's, if you got it at 7, you've made what, 3-4 times your money. If you got it at 10, you've done 2 times your money. So not too bad. And by the time it hits 40, it's going to be even more. So I'll leave this drawing here. Let's see if we get this breakout and if it looks anything like this, and then we can compare next week. So so if I'm looking to enter right now, if I wasn't in a position, I'd be looking to enter as close to this $27 mark, which is also this that support right here. Hold on, what am I looking for here? It's also this support down here, or I'd be looking for a break above this area here. So that's the support is a 38.2% Fibonacci retracement level, and the breakout would be above the 23.6% level. So I look for a breakout above this level in order to, and that's basically currently where it's at right now, right? So yeah, above that $30 mark. So right now it is a possibility, an entry possibility right now in Chainlink. And like I said, there's bullish news. Grayscale is opening a trust, and they're going to be buying Chainlink. So it's going to be more scarce, which could make it, which can make the value go up. Unplugged, I'm not really too plugged into the NFT community, so I really don't know. And I don't really look for projects like that. I'm mostly focused on day trading, so I don't really dig in and look for projects. So I'm not the one that'll be able to help you with that. What's going on, Leo? I'm doing great. How you doing? 88's been mooning in the last like couple days. Yep, Bitcoin up to 56K. All right, let's take a look at Litecoin. So Litecoin is the same thing as Ethereum and Bitcoin mostly. And it's kind of been moving with it. Am I on the right? Yeah. It's kind of been moving with it. We saw a it came back. Let's say it had a pullback just like Bitcoin. It's currently holding that $200 level, so that's a good entry there at $200. I've been buying up. Anytime it's been down here is where I've been buying. I've been buying these levels down here around 175, 180, 170, all the way down to 150. I've been buying, but 200 is a good level because we could see a bounce from here back up to that 230. If we can't get through 230, then we should see a test of that 250 again. And if we could break above 250, it could run all the way up to 300. Remember, my final target for Litecoin here is going to be up here, which is around 420, which is its previous all-time high. We're only halfway there right now, guys. So Litecoin is still a project that could definitely double your money in the next couple months. So I'm slowly on dips. I've slowly been adding to my Litecoin position. Also, Blockfi also added support for Litecoin right now. I think it yields like 6.25%, which is a higher yield than Bitcoin. Bitcoin is 6% and Ethereum's 5.25%. So currently Litecoin is yielding 6.25% yearly if you hold it on Blockfi. If you're interested on Blockfi, I have videos on it, and I have a link in the description as well. But right now it's the same thing, guys. We're looking for a bounce here. So the entry at 200 is a pretty good entry. Set a stop loss at 190 and look for a target of around 200. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward trade there. We see Bitcoin's moving up right now. Let's take a look at Uniswap. So Uniswap moved up in the last week. When was our last video? On the 10th. So let me see. Am I looking? Oh, I'm looking at dailies right now. So on the 10th, we were, okay, so we were here on the 10th. Let me fix the Fibonacci zone then. I don't know why it's so low. There you go. Yeah, Unplugged. I don't really know, man. I'm not too into NFT projects right now. But if you go to coinmarketcap.com, you can click here where it says NFT. And it's going to give you every single coin that's in the NFT space. So if you're looking for projects, then I would say this is where you can start digging. And just start, going through different projects. I know Theta has been brought up a lot. I know in the last 2 weeks, Chili's is what's been going off because I've been hearing about it nonstop. So you could just, click on the project that you're interested in. Right now, it's still, this is only 57%. But the issue with this is that it's up a lot in the last, week. So you got to be careful. When coins go up that much, you have to be careful. But you can, find out more news on them, on what the coin is. You could find their social media, their any analysis, historical data. There shouldn't be much because it's a pretty new coin, I think, where you could find it, all that fun stuff. So I definitely recommend you to start there if you want to look for NFT coins. I don't do that, so I'm more focused on trading than on finding projects like this right now. Let me see what else. Yeah, we definitely want more. We need it to go back to 62K. So it's at 56.3. Let's see if we can break 58.5. Then it will be a good sign and we can continue up. But right now you see yesterday's high, or was it today's high? Today's high is 50. It's currently where we're at right now. So, yeah, the level I'm looking for is 58,500. Above that, which is above right around here. That could break this bull flag. it will break out of this channel as well. All right, so we're looking at Uniswap. Guys, if you're in here, make sure, if you haven't done so yet, to hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Jay, and the brand is Bitcoin Daily. We post videos 5 times a week. Market analysis, tutorials. We do live streams on Wednesdays. Make sure to give us a subscription. We just broke 6K today, and we're working our way up. Thomas, what's up from Germany? AJ, I have no opinion on that. I have not. Yeah, I heard the news about Morgan Stanley. I posted it up on the IG today and on the Twitter as well. What happens? Volume might come in or it gets pushed down fast. So what will trigger volume is if we liquidate short positions. That'll trigger volume. All right, so let's look at Uniswap. Uniswap is currently basically showing the same thing. You guys could see it's just consolidating down after a big move up. So consolidation down in this channel to its support, which is the first level of support here, retracement support. This is a good spot to buy. So right around that $28 range is a good spot to buy. Then after that, I would say for a breakout, possibly above $32. If not above this previous high, which was around that $35 range. So those are the levels to buy. This is just a normal pullback after a big move up. So we can see continuation up to that $40 and $50 ranges is what I'm expecting there. Yeah, Bitcoin is going hard right now. Let me zoom in. Let me take all this out of the way. So that 58.5 level is what I'm looking for a breakout. That first entry was at 55K. So hopefully if you guys are in my trade group, you guys entered that because that's what I had written. Let's see. And so other than the Morgan Stanley news, there's a Hong Kong based company that's also putting in $50 million into Bitcoin and Ethereum to hold on their balance sheet today. So that's two different things, very bullish events happening today. But it's like lately all this news has been going like unnoticed. But that could be why. Hold on, I gotta sneeze real quick, guys. Bless me. Thank you. I mean, I didn't want to sneeze in the microphone. So yeah, so let's see what happens here. I'm still, my entry was at 55K. So I'm not entering anything here currently. I need to see a break. Because remember, yesterday we went above 57. And then we got rejected all the way back down. I need to see a break above 58 right? So the 58 has to first be the first convincing break. Once I see a break above 58, I'd be looking for an entry above 58.5. So above 58.5, you could have that 59 as that target. And if we break above that, then we should see 60 and possibly 62 again. Something's giving me allergies right now. Is there a cat around here? I'm very allergic to cats. What's going on, Gamer Royale? How you doing today? All right, so let's continue what we were looking at. So I got some requests for BNB. So let's take a look at BNB. Not market cap. BNB USD. Let's look at the daily first. It's crazy. I bought into BNB at freaking like $10 or less. And I sold a lot of it too. Like, I didn't keep most of it. I only have a few. Like, I don't have that much. I have maybe I don't even know. Maybe like 20, 25 of BNB. So, and I had over 100 at one point, so. You guys could see basically the same thing here. Another symmetrical triangle. Obviously, the RSI was in way overbought territory. So it's needed this to reset itself. On the daily. On the weekly, it's probably still overbought. Yep. See, the weekly is still very overbought. Not very. It's getting back to neutral territory, but it was very overbought. So on the daily, we're back in neutral, which is a good sign. On the 4-hour, we are also in neutral, which is also good. Let's go back to the daily real quick, just so I could add the Fibonacci retracement tool here. So we could say, let's say like 43 all the way up to its high, which is more or less 350-ish. Let's lock that. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Lock that bad boy up. And then you can see here more or less what's going on, right? So let's go back to the drawing tool. It looks like we're, again, there's a bull flag, a bull pennant, a symmetrical triangle. If we break out of there, we could, let's, all right, I got disconnected again, guys. That's 2 times today. Let me know when you guys are seeing me again. You can see me? Okay. Alrighty. Make sure everybody's back on. Keep getting disconnected. It's super annoying. Nah, man, I have the fastest connection available with AT&T. All right, you guys can see me? Okay, cool. Now, Marco, that is going to be on your end if the quality is low. Try to change the quality. See if you have the option for HD for 1080. Unless my internet is really just crapping out. I don't know. All right, so on Binance Coin, like I was saying before I got rudely interrupted by the internet, if you measure the bottom of the pattern to the top of the pattern, and then you move it to where the possible breakout could be, that gives us a projected price target of between $400 to $420. So if you're looking for an entry, I would say possibly above this Fibonacci level, which is right at that 275 to 280 area. Probably above 280 to be safer. But you have to be careful because you're also going to be right at the top of this resistance in this channel. So the safest bet would for a breakout entry would be 300, which could lead you straight up to 350 possibly, right? So those are the what we'd be looking for. Bog? No, I do not know what bog is. What is bog? All right, so that's BNB. What time is it? It is 2:24. We've been live now for about almost an hour and a half. That's usually right around where I like to cut it. So I'm gonna take a couple more, so 2 more requests from the chat. What would you guys like me to look over? What altcoins do you guys want me to look over? Did you guys notice wait, where is it? Here. You guys notice my new sign up there? I have to back up so that you can read it because it's not focused. When I get forward like this, it focuses on my face, so the sign is not focused. So if I back up, then you can see it a little bit better. All right, so let's come back over here. All right, so while I am waiting for you guys to drop the different altcoins that you would like to see, if you guys haven't yet, make sure to like the video. If you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We post videos 5 times a week. On Mondays and Fridays, we do analysis videos. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do market news, market updates, tutorials, all sorts of fun stuff, as well as reviews. And on Wednesdays, we do live streams. So, so let's take a look. Let's see what's been requested. So anything we've already done, I'm not gonna do again. We already did DOT. Tyler, we did DOT already, so you can check that. You can rewind the video and see that. Benjamin, we already did ADA, so you can rewind the video. It's at the beginning of the video. Marco, no problem. Um, I haven't seen anybody say anything twice. Like, I haven't seen two people agree to the same coin. I'm waiting for two people to agree to the same coin. I need to see two requests for the same coin, and that's the coin I will do. But it can't be a coin I already did. Let me see what's going on in the stock market real quick. The stock market's been... Take a look at futures. So futures market is all red. Take a look at my watch list here in the stocks. Apple's red, Netflix red. Tesla's bouncing back. So Tesla's up about 1% today. Okay. Where's Bitcoin at? Bitcoin is at 56.6. All right, we're gonna do so we'll do Yearn Finance and Wi-Fi. No, I mean that's the same coin. You're gonna do Wi-Fi and VeChain. Esco, yeah, I'm in I entered a 55K position, and I've taken profit, so I have a runner left on this current run up. So let's see here. What was I doing? Okay, so Wi-Fi. Actually, I think I have Wi-Fi here already. All right, let's take a look at Wi-Fi. We haven't looked at Wi-Fi at all during these live streams, because I'm not I don't invest in Wi-Fi. I don't have any money in it. I don't really know many people that have money in it. So let's go from this bottom here to this top here. All right, let's lock that up. And now let's take a look here. So what was the high here? The high was 54,145. And it's been, is it like correlated? Is it correlated with Bitcoin? Like what, how's its correlation with Bitcoin? So we can see here on the daily, it was overbought, but now it's back down in neutral territory. Shit, hold on. Hold on 1 second, because my AC just turned on and it's super loud. Hold up. All right, I'm back. Yeah, the AC is super loud and the mic picks it up. So I have to basically get in a sweat box every time I live stream. All right, so where was I? So we're currently, looks like we're at like 35K right now. It looks like this this Fibonacci level here, so this retracement level, it looks like it's been respected a lot of times here, right? It's been a lot of touches and we're back at it again. Trying to see the pattern overall. More or less kind of, you have some sort of ascending support here. It could also be an ascending support from here. So it might be some sort of big symmetrical triangle on the bigger scale, right? Where because it has ascending support here, and it has that Fibonacci level there where there's been a lot of touches. So it's kind of in between the Fibonacci level and the ascending support here. So something is gonna have to happen soon, but it still has room to kind of go here before anything could happen. So this could, you know, it could consolidate here until April, really, if it wanted to, before it made a move. But if I was looking for an entry, I'd be looking above this line. So I'd be looking above 36K. If I'm looking to buy a support entry, probably on the bottom of this channel. But this is just so expensive for me that I don't know if I'd be buying it. Because, I mean, how high can this realistically go? I don't know. Again, I'm not invested in Wi-Fi. Just kind of seeing what it is as far as price analysis. I don't know. I don't know if it could follow the same prices as Bitcoin. Can it go as high as Bitcoin? I have no idea. Can it double from this point? I have no clue. It seems like it can because it went up as high as like 54, 55. So that's close enough to doubling from where it's at right now. So if Bitcoin continues up, I guess we could see this also go up. But again, I don't know enough on this project to be able to say that like I can with Bitcoin, right? Ali, yeah. All my all the signals are leverage signals. We talk about outs and stuff like that, and we sometimes trade altcoins, but again, even altcoins are with leverage. Anything we trade is always with leverage. All right, so the last coin that we're gonna look at is VET. VET USD on Binance. Looking at the daily. Just like to get an idea of what's been going on. So it looks like it ran up to that 9-cent area, right? Before getting pushed back down. Oh my God, I keep doing that. Take this off. So yeah, so it looks like we've been running up. We got pushed, we got rejected up here. So now we're currently at a pullback. This is going to be the first level of retracement, which is at 23.6% level, which is right at that 7-cent mark. So it's a little bit above where I would enter if I was looking for an entry here. But you can see that there was a lot of, it was a resistance before, and now it's confirmed as a support. So for 2 days now, we've bounced on there. So that's a pretty good signal there. I would look to buy there around that 7-cent mark, right at that level. And for a breakout, if you're looking for a breakout here, you just got to kind of look for something above this previous high here. For this. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it looks pretty good where it's right on the edge of being oversold. So you do have to watch for that. Look what happened last time it was oversold. Eventually it consolidated and dropped back into neutral territory. So it might consolidate here for a little bit to let this kind of come back into neutral. That's something that could happen over the next few days, over the next few weeks, maybe. But yeah, that's pretty much it on that. There was like kind of a channel going down, and it looks like it's trying to break out of that. So got to see what happens with this candle here. If it breaks out or if it gets rejected. Possibility to get to 1K? I don't know, man. My guess is as good as yours. Awesome, Ali. Sounds good. What's up, Globit? For the Bitcoin weekly, it's oversold. The thing with Bitcoin weekly is that it's a long-term play out. So it's just because it's an oversold doesn't really mean anything, right? If you look at when it got oversold, it went into oversold territory in October. So just because it's oversold doesn't mean that it's time to sell. If you look at it here, the first time it got into oversold territory was in October, and it's been oversold all throughout then. So in February, it got into it dipped a little bit into neutral, and then right now it's right back into oversold. So if we go back to where we were here, you know, you're talking new all-time highs, because right now at all-time highs, we're way below the levels of oversold that we were at the other all-time highs. So you can see here that there's the bearish divergence. So bearish divergence means, you know, there has to be either some consolidation or some sort of correction. The thing is, on a weekly time frame, that could be months from now, right? It doesn't mean right now, it just means eventually. So you can't really it's good to see it and be like, just to be aware of it, just for your long-term positions. But there's not really much to do with this, you know. There's bearish divergence and we're oversold, but it could stay oversold for the entire year if it wanted to. So so yeah, that's why I don't really like, it's good to just notice it and be like, okay, we're oversold, and then you just kind of go on with your day. You know, it really makes no day-to-day decision for you. So when that happens, it would happen, and you just play the price action at that point. But for now, there's nothing to do with that information. Oh, my watch is dying. What's going on, Louis-san? Nice to see you here. Malena made it. Wow, you guys, amazing, making it at the end of the stream. Congrats. Yeah, I'm about done, man. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. It's about to be 3 o'clock here. I am hungry. I haven't had lunch. All I had was breakfast. So I'm about to go have some food and enjoy the rest of my day. We're going to look at Bitcoin one more time here. Let's zoom in a bit to the 4 hour. Look at this beautiful candle here. Rin, no problem. But yeah, so we just broke above 57K. Huge green candle here. So we're heading towards the top of this channel, right? More or less. Because it's not a straight line that I drew, but close enough, right? But again, I'm looking for a break above 58, and I look for a position to enter above 58.5. That's currently the setups that I'm looking for in Bitcoin right now. Yeah, we're gonna wait and see what happens. Tomorrow I'll be dropping a tutorial video or a review video. What do you guys, is there anything you guys want to see in particular as far as a tutorial, something that I have not done yet? Or something that maybe I did long ago that I should redo? See if you guys have any good ideas for me. I need to find something new. I need some ideas. So yesterday I did the trading view tutorial. So I had the trading view tutorial yesterday. If you guys did not watch that, I recommend you guys checking that out because it's talking about all this. On a Monday, I gave you guys my game plan for the week, what I was doing with Bitcoin. That's where I gave you guys a 55K entry. I think I gave you guys a 58.5K entry as well. And I gave you guys some Ethereum entries. So if you guys did not see it, make sure to watch Monday's video where I gave you guys some trade setups for the week. What do you mean Bybit on bigger size tutorial? What does bigger size mean? Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate it. I would say, Elizabeth, you can check out, I do have a video on that, but it's more for short-term trading. How to take profits video. So I did that somewhere. Where was that? Which video is it? This is how to buy the dip. Bitcoin trading strategy. No, price. I don't know. I know I have. Oh, here it goes. Bitcoin profit taking strategy. So I recommend you watch this and see if that answers your questions. So it's this one right here. I did it 2 months ago. Bitcoin profit taking strategy video. It's a pretty good tutorial. You could check that out. We're continuing up, guys. How to make 10K a day? That just means you need to trade with more money. How to increase your position? What do you mean? I don't understand what you're asking. How to increase your position? So there's rules to position size. So position size all depends on how much capital you have. So I did a video on how to calculate position size. And that's very important when trading. You have to be able to calculate your numbers, your positions. Nah, I'm done doing analysis for today. Yuntao came a little late. I'm about to log off. I've been on for 2 hours now, and I'm starving. I haven't had lunch, so I'm about to go grab something to eat. I'm just getting ideas right now for some tutorial videos for tomorrow. Increase your position in. What do you mean? You just buy more contracts, buy more, open up a new position. So position size is all based on the amount of capital you have. The bigger your position size, the more you're risking on that trade. Usually you want to be around the 2 to 3% risk per trade. So I stream on Wednesdays, every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 1 p.m. I think is UTC -4. So Eastern, if you guys look here, I don't know, can you see this? No, you can't see it because I'm blocking it. But UTC -4, I'm on at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, it's definitely a big time difference. I definitely want to go to Singapore though. I've seen Singapore and it's beautiful from pictures. Science rocks. Yeah, once you're in the position, if you want to add money to it, you just buy more. That's all you got to do is just buy more. Add whatever it is that you want onto it. So if you want to add 1,000 more, then you add 1,000 more. It's like opening. It's do a completely separate order. Basically, it gets averaged into your already existing order. But like if you entered at 55K with $1,000, and now, like for example, now it goes up to 57K. So you're like, okay, I want to add more to my 55K entry. No, it doesn't work like that. So if you enter again now, let's say you enter another $1,000 here at 57, your average entry is gonna be 56K. So then you're gonna see that your entry is $56,000 because you entered with 1,000 at 55, you entered with 1,000 at 57, so your average is 56. Yeah, so there's an announcement that UK is being banned by Bybit at the end of March. I'm talking with support right now to try to get more details on it. So once I do have some answers from them, I will make an announcement on it as well on my in my group. I'll make an announcement on Twitter and Instagram as well. So that's pretty much it, guys. You guys didn't really give me any good ideas for tutorial videos tomorrow, so I'll have to think of some myself. If you do come up with any, drop it in the comments on this video. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure you guys like the video. If you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe. Remember, on Mondays and Fridays, we do market analysis videos. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do reviews, news, tutorials, and then on Wednesdays, like today, we do live streams. So make sure that you guys are liking the videos. Make sure that you guys are subscribed. Turn on that notification bell so that you know every time I go live or every time I drop a new video. Because a lot of times, I remember twice a week I'm dropping videos with trade setups, and if you guys don't watch the videos right away, you're gonna miss a trade setup, so you're gonna miss out on profits. So I'm just trying to help you guys out, to make some profits, you know. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. Thank you, Yun Tao. Yeah, the views hopefully will be going up very soon. You want to know all the things you can buy with Bitcoin right now? What? Theo, I just spoke for 2 hours on YouTube, man. Amanda. I've pretty much done that video already. Tutorial with examples on long and short with stop loss and limit trailing stops. So I would say to watch my live trading videos. So if you go to playlist and you go to not trading tutorials, it's gonna be like live trading. If you go to the playlist, I have several different live trading videos where I go over exactly that. I go over exactly how I enter a trade, you know, my thought process when entering trades, how I manage the trade, how I trail the trade, how I use trail stops, how I use stop losses, how I take profits. So I would recommend checking that out because I've definitely gone into detail over that. But I might do something new, more up to date sometime soon. Justin, for all the information on that, just go on the description and hit the link. Put join the VIP trading room, and all the information on that will be there. Samir, come on, man. You know the answer to that question, dude. What do I say about shorting the trend? No problem, Amanda. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. What? You have to check it out. Check what out? I don't know what you're saying. No problem, Justin. All right, guys, I am out of here. Thank you guys for everyone that's tuned in. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. The trend is definitely your friend. Do not short the trend, guys. When you go against the trend, you're only making life harder on yourself. So, trend is your friend, guys. As always, guys, peace and love. And Gavin, I don't know what you're talking about. If you posted a link, that doesn't come up here because it's not allowed. So there's no website to look at. Alrighty, guys, I'm out of here.